Hello everyone, this is me again, Slide99, aka No Brainer. Welcome to the Star Wars Destiny video! Artificery Season... No, not Artificery. TTS League Season 5 is still a thing that's happening. I've just not been doing it yet, so I really should do it. So this is a new random ass brew I've built up. It uses Jar Jar, which is why I like it. Of course. Looks like I'm up against mono hero vehicles. Fairly standard, all right. So the idea of this deck is to beat out people who use hyperspace jump. Unfortunately, this thing is not going to be using hyperspace jump, and I don't have hyperspace jump myself. I've not teched this to beat vehicles at all. Like, I'm really good against a lot of things, but vehicles is not one of them. So this is probably a bad matchup for me. This is a very bad matchup for me. This is going to be a best of one as well, so alright. So the idea with this deck is to play ambush weapons on Rey, or use yellow things in combination with ambush on Rey to get out stuff, and then running interference to stop them from doing anything, like the good old-fashioned running interference lock, and then there you go. Let's keep the ancient just in case. Let's toss these though. Yeah. Ugh, I don't want all of my upgrades in my opening hand. I should have probably tossed more than this. Starship Graveyard can, of course, recur my Vibro Knives potentially if I want to do that and stuff like that. And the idea is to beat these aggro decks lately that have been using... And I rolled a 3, so he also rolled a 3, so... Oh, I rolled a 4, never mind. I rolled a 4, haha, I win. I can let him have a resource. No. Well, yeah, basically, I've been playing quite a lot of AR Pad 1 Ray lately, and it's actually looking really promising as a really good deck, but it has the weakness of not having yellow, and yellow is really, really good for heroes right now because of easy pickings. Probably should put Hyperspace Jump in this deck, I don't know. Let's say yellow. Yeah! I figured that he'd have more yellow events than anything else. So there we go. Secret facility. Secret mission, going now. I don't know, a lot of people don't play Secret Mission, but I really like Secret Mission as a card. Alright, he wants to use up my Jar Jar immediately. That's fine by me. I kind of want Jar Jar to die first so then he doesn't mess up my Ayala Ray shenanigans. There's a resource for me. That's nice. Alright, so I can start with a Vibro Knife or an Heirloom Lightsaber or something like that if I want to. My turn. He activated Jar Jar, so it's my turn. Alright, I'm going to activate Ayala. Ayala, should I say. A million resource. Might take both those resources, and I can go Vibro Knife Heirloom. That's not a terrible start, a Vibro Knife and an Heirloom. Or I could go Vibro Knife into Ancient into Heirloom. I could just go for a Vibro Cutter Axe, but then I don't have the resources. Could take just one resource. I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities here. That's the problem with having a ton of That's the problem with having a ton of upgrades in my hand. I'm not quite sure what I want to do. Let's just go straight for an heirloom, I think, here, because I lost the other stuff. So let's do that. And let's just go for it. Maybe I should use Vibro Knives because wow, in case I god roll, and I god rolled. Yep. I had a way of avoiding that, and I didn't avoid that. So that was really stupid of me. Alright, so he's already used one easy pickings. I'm thinking... Oops. Oops. I'm thinking in terms of yellow spots. I think easy pickings is one of his very few. So I don't necessarily need to kill off the Ezra straight away. Rose has shields. I have shield removal in my hand that I could use very effectively here. So I kind of want to kill Ayla first. Ayla's the spot blue for overconfidence after all, so yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I really should have gone Vibro Knife first. It was completely free to do that. To go Vibro Knife into Heirloom, because I could even salvage yard it back on top if I wanted to. There was literally no reason not to do that. So that was just a big mistake on my part here. Let's just take a shield on Jar Jar, because, you know, indirect damage is a thing. Now, unfortunately, there's very little I can do here. So let's just start passing, make him think I've got stuff in my hand. He clearly doesn't. He doesn't seem to have a good vehicle in the opening right now, so that's good. All right, I'll pass again. I'm gonna replace this heirloom with Viroax because he just did that shield shenanigans. So let's do one more pass, I think. Let's just replace it now. Let's replace the heirloom with a Viro Cutter Axe, and then pass. Turn the red die to a special to get a resource. Okay, I was wondering if he was going to go for that 6 indirect, because he's got some really good indirect there. But he's not going to do that. Alright, so let's just claim on salvage yard here. Having an ancient and a Viro knife in my next hand isn't great. I kind of would like the heirloom, but I'm okay with this. 4, yeah, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to put damage on the Ray as well here, in case he's running that thing that gives him resources if everyone's taking damage, or removes die if everyone's taking damage, sort of thing. But I kind of want Jar Jar to die first, so see what happens here. Okay, let's just start with an Ayla roll. 3 melee, that's some good melee, that is. I can definitely Vibro Knife off of that. Although, Cutter Axe is 3 for 1s, those are expensives. And he just went for some indirect damage and some melee himself, although Clash would be nice here, would be very effective. But that does mean I lose. I lose out on being able to play another upgrade this turn. And if I clash, he'll just Jar Jar anyway. So let's just Jar Jar now, and hope I don't hit an indirect. Blank and disrupt. So we you reroll everything. I wasn't willing to do 3 damage in take 4. Might be a mistake, honestly, because he just rolled double resource, so that's pretty insane right there. So he's up to 5 resources. So I'm definitely resolving this disrupt right now, so that he's down to 4, so he doesn't get like a U-wing out and just wreck me immediately. But he's probably going to get a Y-wing out or something. Tech team, okay. Let's just get 4 speed. Let's just discard the ancient lightsaber, reroll these 2. I want something out of this. Resource, there we go. That's all I wanted out of that, is a resource, and now I have the ability to 4-speed Vibro Knife shenanigans. With being able to pay for the Vibro X. Okay. So let's go 4-speed. Into take the resource. Alright, and then he gets out that. Alright, and then I will go Vibro Knife for 2. And then I can roll this out and do some damage. Roll that, because it rolled on nothing. Hit on the resource side, okay. Do I, at this point, Ayla? I assume I am going to Ayla, so I'm going to Ayla Ayla for the 4 speed. And also, I guess, blank the discard. Then I'm going to resolve the 4 speed. That gives me 2 additional actions. With my first action, I can clash, but then I don't have the resources. Because this is a 3. That's unfortunate. So I think with my first action, I'll take the resource and then do 4 to Ayla. So that 4 is actually 7. That's pretty effective. And this is basically a fully built Ray. And she's going to remove all the damage tokens on it. And I'm just going to go with a discard here. Okay, hit the airspeeder, so that's a vehicle gone. But he's going to get something else out, probably the Y-Wing. Yep, I didn't manage to hit the Y-Wing, unfortunately. Do I want the heirloom on top of my deck for Clash? I might do. Wish I could overwrite this Vibro Knife and put that back on top of my deck, but I have no way of doing that right now. So let's just pass. Make him think I've got something. Pass again. I really probably should be just maximizing as much damage as possible on these Aylas and stuff. Blank again. Wow, okay, pass again. The luck is with me right now. Wow. But might not be for long. I don't know. We'll see with the modified HWK. He doesn't have resources right now. Doesn't have resources for that. So let's just pass again. And he's going to do a discard. Ooh, he loses an into the garbage chute with that. That could have been quite good for him. He gets the special on that, and that's it. Alright. So yeah, I'm going to claim the salvage yard. I'm going to put the heirloom on top of the deck. There we go. I'm going to lose the... do I want to lose the resource? In fact, I kind of just want to take 4 damage. So let's just take... let's just take 4 damage. Let's just take 4 damage. Alright. I only want the one clash, though. Oh, here's my fair trade. Here's my close quarters assault. So I've got plenty of options here. I think I'll just start with the traditional Ayla rollout here. I kind of want to overwrite the Vibro Knife for the heirloom. Yeah. And that's 4 melee, so let's see if he has the other easy pickings. Easy pickings? Okay. Okay. I really wish I could just close quarters assault this, but I can't get an action sheet going here, so I'm just gonna straight up just... If I do damage to him, he still gets to activate Ayla, unfortunately, and that would be a problem for me. If I activate Ray, he could definitely remove some of my dice. Let's discard the Vibro Knife, let's play the heirloom. Oop. And then let's go for the Ray rollout. We'll see if he wants to activate Charger off of this. This is a risky decision from me. And there's the melee again. Unfortunately, just the 2 melee. But I can do things with this. Suppressive Field comes out for 2. For 2. I can remove the last card in his hand with a Clash combo. I can take 2 actions. I can Clash for 1. And then discard the last 3 cards in his hand where he does have that Suppressive Field now. But if I put the Cutter Axe to the 3 and then he Suppressive Fields the Cutter Axe, I'm still guaranteed to kill. This might be a situation where I actually re-roll the other die. I actually re-roll the other 2 dice. The Kurax has a very good chance of rolling damage, so. But it would get the suppression field off the field right now, if he does what I think he wants to. But it does cost me a resource to do this play. Let's 4-speed, because, oh yeah, I can get Jar Jarred if I go for this play. If I go for this play, I can get Jar Jarred. That might change things for me. A lot of options. I think I go for the God Roll. I think I'm just going to go for the God Roll, go for the maximum damage output right now. Let's re-roll. Discard and a blank. That's unfortunate for me. And then let's just go ahead and toss 4 into her. Yeah, let's just toss 4 into the Ayla. This is not good for me. I would have loved to have been able to Close Quarters Assault instead of all of this. But Jar Jar is actually being very annoying to me here. I have been tempted to swap out Jar Jar for a Wookiee Warrior, but Wookiee Warrior's melee size cost resources, which is horrifying. You know? Just one of those things. Let's roll out the Jar Jar here. I get 2 discard at least, but I really wanted to reroll that blank. Loses the other suppression field. Nice, nice. Suppressive field is a very scary card for this. Very scary. Well, that's the one good thing about playing with this set of characters is that, you know, I can afford to. I can afford to be taking this indirect damage. I have a high base health. Oh, that's the 3. So he can suppressive field this if he wants, otherwise, but he would lose the suppressive field. But if his final card is a pin down, that would be very annoying. So he will suppressive field it, which will lose the suppressive field. It goes to the graveyard. It just goes to the graveyard. Oh, the discard zone, I apologize. I'll go for the final disrupt here of this Jar Jar die. And then let him do what he wants with all this rollout is scary to me. I think I will willingly take some damage on my resources for this. Okay. I'll just make him think I might have something, so that way he can't read me. I guess a resource, but it's on the thing that would normally cost him a resource to do. Let's just... Alright, let's claim. Let's toss this vibro knife back on top. C3PO, okay. So with the C3PO he can... He had a good hand. And with C3PO he can guarantee the special on that. Yeah. I'm gonna remove one resource, and so I only take 3 damage, and I'm gonna take 2 here, 1, and then 1. Keep people nice and high, and then take 2 more damage onto the... Onto the Jar Jar, onto the Ray. Ayla is still the best, despite my deck being built for Ray, the Ayla is still the best to use this stuff on, so... Unfortunately, Vibro Knife's not necessarily gonna work out so great. Potentially there, actually. Maybe I should have gone for an heirloom. This is a first turn running interference, though, which is kind of interesting. Running interference is, of course, a really good card. Fair enough, keep it there. I just don't like it being there, but he can keep it there if he wants. All right, so turn 1 running interference gives me some options. Do you want resources? All right. Let's roll in Jar Jar. I just don't want to get hit by that special. All right. 1 indirect. Hey, blank. It's good. At the end of the day, he has C3PO, so Jar Jar isn't going to be that good against these things, especially when Jar Jar also has indirect sides, and this modified has HWK has indirect sides, so yeah. Might end up just overriding this Kurax with a Vibro Knife or something and getting the actions that way. Let's toss the Ancient Lightsaber on Ayla for now. I do need to ramp, I feel, for damage-wise. I've been thinking that I could Force Speed or something, but... let's be honest, Ayla is the one you really want to keep alive. No, this should be a 7. Alright. Well, I got a melee side, at least. This is where I replace the heirloom with the Vibro Knife. I go out with this, and I try and hit a 4-speed special and do some ridiculous shenanigans. Oh god. Well, that isn't happening then. Let's keep these. Let's re-roll these 5 dice. That was so bad. 6 dice. That was so bad. Alright, that's a 3 and a +2. That's something. He can probably remove it, but... I don't have the clash anymore to fix my hand. Wow, he's just gonna resolve the disrupt. Yep. I mean, he can... Oh, no, no. Yep, he's just resolving the disrupt. I mean, that does stop the Vibro Axe from being playable. I can remove his hand if I want to. Don't think I want to. I think I just want to re-roll this again. I think I 4-speed into discard and re-roll these dice and see if I get something better. Still got the 3 there, but hey, I have the that now. Let's go with just... let's just resolve this 4 right now. To the Ezra there. 4 to Ezra. I still have running interference as a possibility here. Okay, just rolling out Y-Wing. I can take this resource then, do some damage to Rose, and then resolve this 5 indirect. Although Jar Jar might die for this, but it's fine. Take the resource. C-3PO in the Y-Wing. Oh! Oh yeah. Whoops. Well, at least the C-3PO is used on that, so instead... Five indirect then. But I'm in an awkward situation right now where the where Rey doesn't have anything going for the Rey doesn't have any redeploy on her. So if he goes for range damage, which he has just got now, Rey's probably dead, and so is Jar Jar here. I have really cocked this up. I have really messed this up going for the Vibro Knife. Force speed play and missing. I'm gonna claim, yeah. My only reasonable option here. Let's toss this alien lightsaber on top. If I had hit the force speed special, your hand was gone. Either that or Rose. But the correct play was to overwrite the full speed. Or not play ancient. Yes, I claimed. Rey dies, I lose everything. And this might be the game right now. I went big, and I should not have. And that has cost me. I guess, has he just killed Jar Jar? Well, no, he throws the 2 into the Ayla. But I have nothing anymore, so this is basically game. Wow, okay. Oh, and here's the Rey's lightsaber to save Rey's life. Great. I have a lot of removal in this deck, and all of it's at the bottom. That's kind of sad. I don't want to discard the ancient lightsaber because that's good money. Let's just roll out Jar Jar, I guess. I think like all 10 pieces of my removal are at the bottom of the deck. Shield indirect. I really wish I had been able to get another upgrade on, get the raised lightsaber on that, but yep, that's basically going to be game. I'm going to have to burn the Ancient to survive here on the next few turns. Oh. Can't resolve. Mwahaha. But I mean, I guess this is why I keep my resources, so that I can use with Ayla. Oh, blank and a resource. Well, I got my resource, yay. I can put a resource on for the raise if I wanted to get the shield there. Yep, so let's Ancient. Whoops. There was 14 cards left in the deck, so there we go. Boom. There. No, 12 cards and then I added the 13th, something like that. Things... Never seen that happen before. Alright, Alright, his turn. I can't survive this. Yeah, lost way too much going for the array play. Also, have 8 pieces of removal in the deck. Not drawn one. Easy pickings, secret mission, vibro knife, hidden motive, 4 speed, concentrate, overconfidence, quick draw, concentrate, hidden motive, quick draw, fair trade. Wait. Easy pickings, there it is. It got merged into the top here. Okay. Only 6 pieces. But still. Yeah, I just played that round wrong. I should not have gone for the Ancient Lightsaber play. I should have just overwrote the 4 speed with the Vibro Knife. Gone for that. Because then not having the resources for Vibro Axe was brutal there. Not having, but then again, not having, if I'd been able to get rid of his entire hand, I would have known with complete and utter safety that everything would have been okay. Wouldn't it? It would have been okay, right? If I got rid of his hand, he wouldn't have had rerolls at least, but he would have still done damage. But if I had been able to... I had 4 dice that all rolled a blank. That was just ridiculous. Without having the not having the heirloom was what killed me there as well. Um, yeah, I don't know. I could have definitely played that better. The other question is, why did I put all of my upgrades on Ray? I could definitely have afforded to play some upgrades on Ayla instead that game. Uh, did not have to be that. Did not have to be Vibrant Eyes either. I should have been putting some upgrades on Ayla, some upgrades on Ray, because heirlooms can do redeploy for both sides, right? You know, I mean, yeah. Maybe I want Force Illusion in this deck. Probably want Force Illusion in this deck. Why don't I have Force Illusion in this deck? It'd be good as a one-off, just to... Into the Garbage Chute isn't the best with Jar Jar, because as soon as one character dies, it's kind of... I don't know. It's one of those things where Jar Jar, I feel like, just wouldn't... I feel like I need the Jar Jar activation sometimes. I don't know. But you can tell the idea is I've got Clash here and I've got Concentrate over here. And the plan is to do ridiculous shenanigans with 4-speeds. Close quarters assaults and stuff like that. But didn't manage to get any of that going, unfortunately. Ring interference, of course, would also give me safety and that stuff, and I just couldn't get it. Suppression field, very strong there. Alright, so this has been me against Slide99, aka No Brainer. Thank you for watching. Signing out.